Good.
Okay. All right, everybody, I want to welcome you here today. We are clearly here to dedicate the Taylor Ice Truck in her new role as an educational ambassador of the Cedar Lake Historical Association. And we are also here to celebrate the legacy of a wonderful, amazing family that really parallels the rich history of our town and its people. So as we say in our new exhibit rooms, ice built Cedar Lake, literally and economically. From the lake, right, that we have behind us, that the glacier actually formed, to all of the different ice harvesting companies that literally ring the entire lake shore throughout the years and would take their crop up to Chicago on the Monon Railroad or delivering ice to all of the citizens of our community. So in 1922, Thomas J. Taylor Sr. opened the Taylor Ice Company. And he worked for Knickerbocker Ice at the south end of the lake first. And then in 1948, Thomas J. Taylor Jr. joined his dad and actually assumed operation of the business using this very truck that's here behind us. His son Todd also worked alongside him throughout high school and from 1971 through the close of operations. So she made her final delivery in 1988 to the Lake County Fairgrounds. And then, last month, on September 23rd, she came out of the family barn for the last time when she was officially donated to our organization. And a mere month later, at 7 p.m. last night to be precise, she was delivered to her new home here at the Cedar Lake Historical Association. I was very happy. It was really cool. Really cool. So I want to thank the Cedar Lake Historical Association Board. Some of you are here if you want to raise your hand. My board members are here with us. I want to thank you guys for the foresight and the vision to accept this donation, because it's really going to mean a change for us as an organization. So I want to thank you for your support. Some of you might even remember that we had an exhibit here from the Indiana Historical Society called History on Wheels a couple of years ago, a big display that we had here. Well, we have our own History on Wheels, and it's a far more relevant piece of history to be sharing here in town. So because of the Taylor family, we now have our second largest artifact in our collection besides the museum right here behind us. And we're pretty excited. We're pretty excited about this. Now, the saying goes that a picture is worth 1,000 words. However, we here believe that a transformative experience is the thing that really makes history priceless, being able to touch and see a piece of history. Now, when Todd called me this spring and made this gift offer, I was awestruck, okay? Honestly, I fell in love the moment I walked up to the barn, kind of peered around the corner, and I saw ice right here on the side of the truck. That was it. That was it. She had me at ice. So excited. Our board chair, Jimmy, gets a lot of crazy phone calls from me, and I can tell you that afternoon I think he thought I had lost my mind. You can ask him about how the conversation here went from his perspective, but it probably went something like this. I want it, I want it, I want it, don't tell me no. That's my guess. That's my guess.
That should be all you need to know.
So this past month we started to make plans, how are we going to display this, how are we going to exhibit it? And we're like, you know what, with all due respect, something was missing. Just a little something was missing. So we thought she's not quite finished, and as she transformed into an artifact in motion, the only of its kind in our collection, we commissioned the finishing touch. We have gone to great lengths to identify a historically accurate edition that honors her past while educating future generations. So next spring, we're going to have a skilled artisan hand letter both doors of the truck with artwork that was inspired by your father's signature.
Beautiful.
It's going to be on both doors. And of course, we can't wait till next spring to start spreading the news, right? So we had to make some swag. And so these gents here in blue are the drivers of the Taylor Ice Truck. I'm not a driver, but I'm an honorary member of the DCT Club, which is the Double Club Clutch Transmission Club? Yes, all right. I don't know that I'll ever figure out how to drive this thing, but we'll see. We'll see. So we feel extremely fortunate to have met an amazing man, Clint Powell. He's our mechanic. Clint, it literally took him 1 month to bring this girl back to life, and we are so excited and so thrilled. So a couple of things he did, freed up the engine, put in a new fuel pump and brakes, rebuilt the carburetor, rebuilt the water pump. We still got some issues with the turn signals and the windows, and she needs a new fuel tank, but besides all that, we're plugging along. Clint's going to get the ice grinder working again, so we're going to be ready for the spring. But how about if we listen to that engine purr? All right. So I'm sure at one point you were a member of the DCD Club too, Todd. So we have your shirt for you as well. You are welcome. You are welcome. We are so thankful for this gift. Do you want to share any memories, share any comments? Yeah?
I just appreciate what you do.
We're very grateful. So I want to thank you all for joining us today to celebrate the past of and the important new role for the Taylor Ice Truck in this very creative way. As you can imagine, she's going to have some ongoing maintenance needs and things like that. So right now there are 2 ways that you can support us in this beautiful exhibit. Todd, where did you go? We have my Todd there. We have a limited supply of some Taylor Ice Truck t-shirts available today. So if you guys want some, we have some in larges and extra larges here today. But for the next couple of weeks, I am also going to have a website available so you can get any from youth small all the way to 3XL. So you guys can get some as well for family members and things like that.
How much are the t-shirts?
28. Okay? And like I said, the proceeds from this are going to support the maintenance of the truck. And then if you had seen too on the little back board here, our little ice blocks in the back of the truck there. Those are the donors who got this project jump started. I mean, and a lot of you, I see a lot of the faces here. Thank you so much for helping us get this going. We are so excited. We are so excited. You know, if we don't need a t-shirt, we'll take cash too. And I will put your name on ice along with everybody else. Yes.
I know there's some people who wants to make a nice donation. So
Okay. Yes, I will follow up with him, absolutely.
or anybody else.
Anybody else, you come see me. I am more than happy to let you know how to get your name on ice. Absolutely. Yes, absolutely. So, you know, a dream that began in June, right? When I left Todd's house is now because of you, of our donors, because of the Taylor family. We're dreaming with our eyes wide open, and we are ready for the next, I don't know, she's 70 years old? Ready for the next 7 years to take her around the community and really let people know the value of the Taylor family, the ice history of Cedar Lake, and the Cedar Lake Historical Association. Thank you for making this happen. So we'll move some of these things that are falling over out of the way, and you all can get up nice and close. We can turn her back on. Clint is here to answer any questions about the truck if you have any. I'm here to answer questions about donations. Yes.
What you're saying,
Don't make them like that anymore. Yeah.